She unlocks the third door on the left, popping open the door and revealing a cozy room outfitted with a bed, wardrobe, and desk. Something about the sight of it makes me instantly relax. Soon, I'll be alone. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. I tug myself away from her grip and step inside. Thanks for everything. This is really, nice. Gidget just smiles and walks in after me. I press my lips together. She shuts the door behind us. Pinpricks of sweat begin to form across my forehead, and I can feel my throat start to go dry. Gidget, I'm sorry if I gave you maybe some kind of wrong impression, but I really just wanted to, sleep.
It's okay, Iggy. You're confused. I know.
She takes a step towards me. No, actually, I'm not. I do just want to sleep. I take a step back. No confusion there. I raise my arms in what I hope is a harmless gesture of comical misunderstanding. Gidget just shakes her head. There's a strange look of pity in her eyes.
Oh, Iggy, you poor thing. But it's okay. You're with me now. Everything's going to be just fine.
Everything's, already fine. I shoot a glance towards the door. Something's all right. Or at least it will be tomorrow, after I've had a good night's sleep, in this bed, all by myself. I start sneaking in the direction of the door, slowly, carefully.
I'll train you, Iggy. Rebuild you from the ground up. Then you won't have to be confused anymore. You'll know exactly what you want.
She brings her hands to her cheeks and smiles. That smile, there's something wrong with it. Something that shakes me to the very core of my being. The tendrils of panic tickling my diaphragm suddenly clamp around my heart, and I feel the air leave my lungs. I need to get out. I twist towards the door, grab the handle, wrench it open. But what greets me on the other side isn't the empty hallway.
They're in here!
They're in there. Instead, one filled with eager smiles, hungry eyes, and reaching hands.
Little pig.
The group of fans from the table downstairs.
Where are you going?
They're crowding the door.
There's no escape.
And the second the door is open, they come pouring inside. What the fuck?
Oh, leaving so soon.
I jump back, but they come too quickly and too many of them, practically fighting over themselves to come at me. They grab my arms, legs, latching onto my thighs, toppling me to the ground with a dull thud. And as much as I fight and kick and push and shove, I can't get them off. Can't get out from under them.
Oh, you're too kind, darlings.
Gidget's smile stretches across her entire face now, as she bites down almost hungrily on her bottom lip.
The best fans a goddess could ask for.
She sighs in barely restrained delight.
Raise him up for me, would you? I want to see his face.
Yes, goddess!
The arms clamp down on me, begin tugging, pulling me up and away from the floor.
I'd kill for some wine.
I feel my arms get yanked back as a new pair of hands grabs my curls and twists my head upward.
One who loves you. Beautiful. Oh.
Another sigh. Gidget's face is flushed pink.
But perhaps too beautiful, yes.
A frown.
That's why others want to take you for their own. We can't have that now, can we? You're mine and mine alone, Iggy.
She giggles, then dances off towards the desk. When she returns, she's holding a pair of scissors. No. Gidget, please. We can talk. But another jerk on my head cuts my words short. Tears spring to my eyes as I grit down on my teeth.
Too beautiful. What can we do about that, Iggy?
She practically sings. With a flash, she reaches forward and grabs a chunk of my hair, twisting it upwards painfully.
Let's start here, shall we?
Then she begins to cut.
A little bit here.
She slices the blade through chunks of my hair in great greedy handfuls, laughing and squealing as the severed curls fall to the floor.
Yes, yes, yes.
My head is wrenched left, then right, her fingers tugging and pulling as the scissors snip and snap and send more and more errant pieces flying. She suddenly stops.
This song is dedicated to my 3 favorite fans for helping me restrain my dashing man, who was
Grabs my
almost dashing
cheeks.
his cute little self out of here. Hugs for your amazing
Stares
support. I
into
love
my
you all.
eyes, face
But not as much as I
practically
love you.
radiating heat. This smashes her mouth against mine in a bruising kiss. In that second, I can't breathe, can't see, can't even think. She moans, sucking on my lips, my gums, my tongue. Then as quickly as she started, she pulls away, breath hot.
Too beautiful.
She reels her hand back and backhands me across the face. The impact sends my head reeling and stars dancing across my eyes. Her hands go back to my cheeks and the reddened bump forming across the skin.
A beautiful color.
She slaps me again, harder, laughing and squealing.
Wow. Oh, wow.
My face is burning, throbbing.
More color.
She grabs my cheeks, clawing at them, digging her nails into the skin and pinching, clamping the skin between her fingers. Then her thumbs go to my eyes. My head snaps backwards. Fuck, it hurts. Deeper into the sockets, digging straight into my brain. It hurts. I open my mouth with a noiseless scream as every nerve across my face, my scalp, sends electric shock straight to my brain. I can feel my eyes popping. Bright white light flashing, blinding. Suddenly there's a knock at the door. Gidget's grip loosens instantly, and my head slumps downward. I can't see anything at first. Everything is black. Then slowly the light returns, blurry and warped and red. Filled with red. Hot liquid seeps up from the corners of my eyes to glide down my stinging cheeks. Hey, Iggy, just wanted to check if you were doing okay. It's Kenzo. What? My muscles snap into motion on instinct, head rising and lips parting. No! But Gidget's arm slams against my face before I can get a sound out. Her palm finds my mouth as she wrenches my head towards her body.
Everything's fine, Genzo. Iggy's already asleep. He was so exhausted after our activity.
I blink against the tears and blood pooling in my eyes, struggling to breathe. Oh. Genzo's voice sounds so small. Okay, I'll,
see both of you in the morning then.
Try to shout for help. 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 Try to shout for help.
Stay quiet.
That feeling of impending dread is too strong. So as hard as it is, I stay quiet. Instead, clenching my eyes shut in futile despair and hoping to someone, somewhere, that this is the right choice. If there even is a right choice. Gidget runs a hand through my choppy, jagged hair. Again and again.
There. He's gone now. Don't you worry. He wants to take you for himself, you see, but you're safe here. Safe with me.
She laughs, a delighted trill that thrums against my face.
Besides, look at you now.
She pushes my head back, looking down at me, her eyes sunken and wild. Then presses her thumbs against my bruised cheeks, pulling back the skin, forcing my lips into a stretched smile. Blood from my eyes oozes across her fingers.
No one would like you now. Ugly little Iggy. Except for me, that is. Now I'm the only one there for you. The only one who'd ever care for you. You'll be mine forever. My own little Iggy.
She dips her head forward and traces her tongue up the side of my nose, all the way to my forehead, smearing blood all up along the path. I finally managed to eke out, my voice hoarse and strained.
Hush now.
She coos, then traces her tongue downward, past my lips and chin, down the side of my neck. I feel her slide up and onto my lap, straddling my hips. Blood decorates her lips, her chin.
Aren't you a man? This is what you're supposed to want.
She tugs at my collar, giggling against my skin, and then lets her finger start to trace down my chest.
Or perhaps it's just that you haven't been with me yet.
Down, down, and down. My stomach recoils at the touch, sending the fabric of my shirt fluttering.
Is that it, Iggy? Have you been saving yourself for me?
This is what I'm supposed to want. My itches, and I feel my throat constrict with a painful twist.
You're so sweet, Iggy! To think you'd do something like that for me.
Now her fingers are on the fly of my pants. Tugging. She leans in close, whispering right next to my ear.
I've been saving myself for you, too.
No. A sudden crack snaps my brain back to attention. From the window, the glass is cracking. But I don't have to ponder the absurdity of it long, because in the next second, the entire pane of glass comes buckling forward and a figure comes barreling through to fall with a jounce onto the bed.
Oh, fuck. Not the best idea I ever had.
Genza wipes at the shards of glass littering his arms and legs.
Well, at least that's over.
Only to freeze when he sees what's happening in the middle of the room.
What the fuck?!
Gidget spins around, blood dribbling down her lips and face twisted.
He's mine!
She stumbles to her feet,
You can't have him!
then lurches towards him.
Oh, fuck, what the fucking
Genza looks
fucking
left,
god?
then right,
Oh, shit!
frantically searching.
Oh, God.
He yanks his
Okay.
cap off his head and uses it like an oven mitt to grab one of the larger shards of glass atop the bed, wielding it like a dagger. Gidget crawls up onto the bed, growling and snarling and reaching towards him. He responds with a slash that slices through her arms and hands, blood splattering against the wall. But this doesn't seem to hinder her. She launches herself straight at him, on top of him, slamming her fist into his chest and clawing at his face. I can't tell who's winning. All I see is a mess of flying arms and legs. The bed bounces, creaks, skin slapping on skin, frightened yelps and growls. Finally, Ginzo lets out a yell and rolls over, taking her with him, spinning until they both fall to the floor with a thud. Gidget suffers the brunt of it, her head cracking against the floorboards. And Ginzo takes this opportunity to grab her, yank her to her feet, and position the shard of glass just beneath her throat. He turns to me, to us, to the rabid group of fans I can hear hissing in fear at the sight of their idol in danger.
Get away from her. Get away from her.
Idol.
Let him go.
Ginzo's voice is strangely calm. He presses the tip of the glass shard into Gidget's neck.
Let him go, or I kill her!
There's a moment of hesitation, of uncertainty.
You're not a nice person.
Then I feel the bruising grips on my arms and legs begin to loosen, to fall away. I slump to the ground with a cough.
Now step back!
Another jab of the glass. When they don't move, he takes a step forward, wrenching Gidget tighter in his grip.
He says if you hurt
I
her.
said step back!
The fans finally do as he says, hissing as they retreat to the far wall, almost like cornered snakes. Gidget laughs, a low, throaty chuckle.
Aren't you sweet? The gallant savior. But we both want the same thing.
He shakes her so hard her head snaps back with a jolt.
Are you done?
This is met with another giggle. Then,
Iggs, can you walk?
I stumble to my feet, head spinning. My vision is still blurry, but I nod my head all the same, limping towards him.
Oh my fuck.
Ginzo must get a good look at me for the first time because his eyes go wide with concern.
Oh god. Fuck.
Oh, Iggy! Sweet little Iggy! You don't want to leave me, do you, Iggy?
Gidget coos. Ginzo ignores her and nods his head in the direction of the door. I take the hint.
You know, Gitch, this has been great and all, but I think we're gonna have to take a rain check.
Ginzo says. Then shoves her towards the bed and takes off.
Go, 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 go!
The two of us go streaking out the door and back into the hallway, even as Gidget's laughter pierces the silence behind us.
I'm coming for you, Iggy! Just you wait! You will be mine!
Another shriek of laughter. We make it to the stairs, stumble down to the first floor. The music is still playing. The patrons are still imbibing. They look up as we race and shove and push our way through. Just when we make it to the door, Gidget appears at the top of the steps, pointing down at us and flanked by her groupies.
Get them, you idiots! That's an order from your queen!
Wait, that guy?
Shit!
We practically fly outside, out into the night air, the sound of mugs slamming and chairs scooting right behind us.
To the pier! Come on!
Ginzo yelps and beckons me off to the right. I go careening after him, staggering and lurching, one hand to my head to keep the world from spinning. Around the next corner, my legs twist over themselves, give out, and send me face first into the brick. Fuck! Ginzo rounds back, yanking up on my shirt, tugging on my arms. He must do some mental calculations at that point, as he looks at me, looks behind us. Because in the next move, he's got my thighs and has me scooped up and over his shoulder, huffing and puffing and dashing down the street towards the pier as I hold on for dear life.
It's a good thing you're light as a stick!
He gasps out between breaths. We don't have too far to go, just down the winding road. But already I can hear footsteps behind us, Lots of footsteps and shouts, too. I don't dare look up, instead keeping my eyes clenched shut and my fingers clamped in the fabric of Genzo's jacket. Once I hear the gentle slap of water, I know we've reached the pier. Genzo stops momentarily, turning first right, then left. He starts forward again, towards the edge, towards the water.
You're gonna have to jump for me, Eggs!
My heart skips a beat, but I brace myself all the same. And in the next instant, Genzo drops me to the ground. I look forward just in time to see the little blue sloop from earlier. Genzo already at work on the rope, keeping it tied to the dock. I should have just jumped in, no questions asked. But in that one overly curious moment, I glance behind us and instantly freeze. The whole town is racing down the road after us. Their feet slam against the brick, arms raised, shouts and yells and whoops and hollers ripped from their throats. It's like the entire army of the apocalypse is bearing down on us, ready to rend us limb from limb.
Get in!
You hear Genzo's voice, but it doesn't register. He's got the rope untied, but I can't seem to move. All I can do is stare at that teeming, writhing mob barreling towards us.
God fucking damn it!
That's the last thing I hear. Before Genzo football tackles me square across the middle, both of us flying off the edge of the pier and landing hard at the bottom of the boat. My head rings, vision swaying, air knocked from my lungs and hovering somewhere up above my gasping lips. Fuck! I hear Genzo groan. He's got his head clenched in his hands and is curled into a ball next to me. But we're moving away from the pier. Away from the throng of angry townspeople. As my gaze clears, I can see them standing on the edge and shouting at us, shaking their fists as we float away. Genzo pushes himself to his feet and raises his own fist in return.
Yeah, good riddance!
I, however, stayed down. The panic has finally begun to recede, but it leaves a hole in its place. A strange hole that leaves me somehow hollow, empty, feeling nothing and everything all at once. I raise my hand. It's shaking. Why is it shaking? Then the tears come, blurring my eyes, hot and stinging as they pool beneath my eyelids and wind rivers down my cheeks. Genzo rubs his face, repositions his cap, before returning his attention to me. He immediately blanches. Fuck Iggs! He starts as he kneels down beside me, voice catching.
What did she do to you?
I can only look at him. Look at him as though I don't even know who he is. My chest's so tight, I can't breathe. Genzo cleans me up as well as he can, using water from the lake to wipe at the blood on my cheeks and dab at my eyes. I can't even imagine what it must look like, and my vision still seems off. Everything has a sort of hazy outline to it, and it's hard to focus. Then we try to sleep. There's nothing else to do. Nothing but float, and wait. I close my eyes against the darkness, against the chill of the night air. But every time I do, I can see her face. I can see those eyes devouring me, I feel those thumbs digging into my brain.
You'll be mine forever. My own little Iggy.
I gasp, open my eyes, looking up into the sky and the sea of stars. My body shivers. I push myself up to a seat, leaning forward on my knees. A chill sweeps up my arms and down my back. I can see Genzo curled up on the other side of the boat. He's got his arms crossed in front of him and is using his cap as a pillow, snoring softly. I move before I have a chance to think about it. Crawling over, my fingers trembling against the cold plastic of the boat beneath them. Genzo? I whisper, my voice swallowed up by the blackness. It leaves a hollow lump in the base of my throat, and I suddenly feel incredibly exposed. Huh? Genzo shifts, squinting up at me. He starts to get up, a look of worry crossing his face.
Yeah?
I don't say anything. I throw one last glance back at the spot I'd vacated moments earlier. Then lie down next to him in silence, my forehead just barely touching his shoulder. I feel Genzo tense next to me. Is this okay? I ask softly, hesitantly. He swallows hard.
Of course, as long as it's okay with you.
I let out a shuddered breath and close my eyes. Genzo finally seems to relax next to me. He lies back down, shifts again. When I creak one eye open to check, he seems to be struggling with where to put his hand. It hovers in the air momentarily, then rests on the ground between us. Finally, he curls it up into the crook of his elbow, lacing his arms across his chest. My eye flutters closed again, and this time I don't see her. We float across the water the rest of the night.